I am the founder of a company called Improve It, and we use improv comedy to help professionals become their best selves. And that is through play, laughter, experiential learning. We train on power skills. So we don't call them soft skills, we call them power skills. And to date, I have a team of 22 improv professionals all over the United States. And this is my favorite stat of all, Brandon. We have officially trained over 32,000 people to chicken dance. Bragging rights. But no, I definitely growing up did not think that this would be my career. I knew I'd love to make people laugh. And so for a long time, I thought maybe I'll become a florist and make people happy when I provide them with this beautiful floral arrangement. But turns out I'm horrible at keeping plants alive. I had a plant, Zoe de Plantel, and she died on impact upon arriving to my house. And so I decided, let's try comedy. And I've always enjoyed being on stage. I've been on stage since I was 3 years old. Grew up in the theater and doing sketch comedy, moved to Chicago, fell in love with improv, wanted to be a talk show host. So that's why I moved to Chicago, if I'm being real honest, that I was supposed to be Oprah, Brandon. And then fell in love with the art form and saw it work in my life, professionally, personally, and knew that the application had the ability to help so many people. This is the most Cliff Notes version of this story I've ever given, believe it or not. So that's it in a nutshell. But ultimately, the goal is to help people realize their own brilliance, have their own aha, ha-ha moments, that's what I like to call them, and see the potential that they can bring to any situation at work or even in their life through play. And they can feel that because improv is a very experiential teaching tool that allows people to feel those feelings in real time.
So we've talked about improv on this show in the past, but for those listeners that are maybe brand new to the concept, what's the quick back on the envelope, dirty version of improv? So folks, what is she talking about, improv?
Yeah, okay. So besides being the CEO, Chief Edutainment Officer of my company, I am also a professional pretender. That is essentially what improv is. It is making up in the moment, in the response,